Hey, today I'm going to be discussing symbiotic interaction. So what is symbiotic interaction? The definition is the ongoing use of language and gestures in anticipation of how the other will react, known as a conversation. When speaking with someone or someone speaking to you, using language and gestures is very important because it gives off how you are receiving the information or telling the information, how the conversation is going, and just how each other are communicating with each other. So Mead believed that our thoughts, self-concept, and the wider community we live in are created through communication. It would be a very strange and different world if there was not communication, and especially gestures to know how the communication is being portrayed. The book lays out this theory, mind, self, and society, which describes how language is essential for these three critical characteristics to develop. This is very important. The theory, mind, and self is very different. It's three very different things, but it is essential for how these critical characteristics develop. Without symbiotic interaction, humanity as we know it wouldn't exist. It would not be the world we live in today without communication. But wait, the verbal and nonverbal responses that a listener then provides are likewise crafted in expectation of how the original speaker will react. This is very true and most people don't think about this. Humans act towards people or things on the basis of the meanings they assign those people or things. I know I'm a firm believer in this. I do this. I only remember things as how I associate with that. So whatever I assign those people or things to is how I remember it. Most of the time it's a good thing, not all the time that it is, but that is how we do things. A good example of this would be a game of charades. I'm sure you've played charades. It's a full-fledged conversation and it can get very hectic, but that's how this is. It's a good example of that is charades. It's a very fun, interesting game and it really relates to this topic. Thanks for listening.